Hey, what's up, Coin Fam? Silver prices have gone through the roof in the past 6 months, so I'm dedicating this video to some of the most awesome silver coins every collector would love to own. Do you think it's a good time to buy silver? Leave me a comment below and let me know what you think and why. I'm curious about your opinion. Let's get right into it. Have you ever heard of a peace dollar? The original peace dollars were minted from 1921 to 1928 and 1934 to 1935. Over 316,000 peace dollars were minted in 1964, but they were never issued, and it's believed that they were all destroyed. This coin features Lady Liberty on the obverse and a perched bald eagle on the reverse. This peace dollar was minted in San Francisco. They're difficult to find in higher grades for this year. This one looks really good. And Lady Liberty is looking kind of sexy with her hair up in that bun. Let's check out her reverse. Not a bad looking backside, if I do say so myself. There are some blemishes and a slight bit of wear, but that bald eagle is as bold and majestic as ever. This silver dollar coin was graded Mint State 67 by NGC, and it sold at auction for $19,550. Have you ever heard of the Bugs Bunny variety of the Franklin half dollar? If you haven't, this is one of them. Look closely at the upper lip of Old Ben here. Can you see the little bucktooth spike? That's what's called a die clash. A die clash happens when both dies come into contact with each other with no coin in between. The dies can indent each other, and that indentation is printed on any coin minted until the die is retired. This type of variety adds some value to the coin. In fact, if you come across a slabbed Franklin half dollar, check to see if it's the Bugs Bunny variety. There are plenty of them out there that aren't attributed because the person that had the coin slabbed didn't request the attribution when they submitted it. They probably didn't even know about this variety. Here's a side-by-side of the Bugs Bunny variety next to one without the variety. This one was submitted to NGC for grading. It came back Mint State 67. Only 3 grades away from a Mint State 70, and it was designated FBL for full bell lines. According to NGC, all of the bell lines need to be distinct in order to qualify for this rating. I don't know that I would say that all of these bell lines are consistently distinct, but I'm not a coin grader, just a bloke who works part-time making YouTube videos. Either way, this 90% silver half dollar sold at auction for $1,800. How about this dirty dime? It doesn't look like much, does it? It's hard to believe that this dirty silver dime sold for almost $9,000. How did this happen? This dime is one of only 3 of the highest grade available at the time of the auction. The front and back of this coin is covered with toning that looks like green and brown puke. Or as the Heritage Auction description describes it, silver centers on the obverse that seeds to cinnamon sprinkles near the rim, and the reverse shows a broad swatch of fiery orange-red. I guess it's all about perspective, right? The toning on the reverse does look pretty cool, though. The real value here comes from the lack of wear and the awesome strike of this coin. This 75-year-old dime is in excellent condition. So good, it graded Mint State 68 with the PCGS Full Bands designation. Full Bands refers to the 2 sets of bands on the torch on the reverse of the Roosevelt dime. According to PCGS, the dime must be at least grade 60 and show full separation of the upper and lower horizontal bands. The coin must also show no significant cuts or marks across the horizontal bands. This dime graded Mint State 68, full bands, and sold at auction for $8,812. For this next quarter, forgive me if I mess up, but I'm originally from Pasadena, Maryland. And I say washcloth, ambulance, and Washington. I'll do my best to say Washington. Okay, hon, I know my accent sucks, but at least I'm not from Boston. This Washington quarter is from 1934, and it's 90% silver. It looks like a dirty quarter, but that reddish-brown color is actually natural toning, and it has little or no impact on the grade or the price of this silver Washington quarter. This silver coin was minted in Denver, and it graded Mint State 67 out of 70 by PCGS. This Washington quarter sold at auction for over $15,000. Check out this 1964 silver Kennedy half dollar. This was the last year of the 90% silver half dollars. 1965 to 1969 half dollars are only 40% silver, and after that, they're all copper nickel clad. This silver half dollar has some really cool violet, yellow, and blue toning on both the obverse and reverse of the coin. The melt value of the 90% half dollar is about $30 based on current silver prices, but coins also have a numismatic value, the value of the coin in the collector's market. Numismatic value is based on several factors like the quality of the stripe, the amount of wear, mintage, and population. This 90% silver Kennedy half dollar graded Mint State 64 and sold at heritage auctions for $1,080. Check out this 1942 nickel. It was minted shortly before the war nickels were produced. War nickels were minted between 1942 to 1945. In late 1942, Congress authorized the removal of nickel from nickels so it could be diverted to the war effort. War nickels were minted on planchets made from copper, manganese, and 35% silver. War nickels are easily identified by the oversized mint marks on the back of the coin above Monticello. This regular nickel is made of nickel, copper, and manganese. It also features a repunch mint mark. You can see remnants of the original mint mark right here. It's designated FS501 and is said to be the rarest major Jefferson nickel variety according to the Cherry Picker's Guide. This nickel was sent to PCGS for grading, and it came back Mint State 66. It's the only MS66 1942 nickel graded by PCGS. This extremely rare 5-cent piece sold at auction for $12,000. How about this 1945 Mercury dime? It has some very colorful toning on the obverse and the reverse of the dime. This dime is 90% silver, and it's in really good shape. And check out those bands on the back of the coin. This silver dime even earned a full bands designation from PCGS. This dime was minted in Detroit, and it was graded Mint State 68. There are only about a half dozen of this year that graded Mint State 68, with none graded higher. This finely struck silver Mercury dime sold at heritage auctions for $13,200. We can't have a video talking about silver coins without talking about the silver penny. This silver penny was minted in 1943. We know that's the year of the steel penny, but this one isn't made of steel. This silver penny was minted over a 1943 Mercury dime. Like so many wrong planchet error stories start, somehow a Mercury dime ended up in the 1-cent hopper, or was this done intentionally by a mint worker for a valuable souvenir? You can make out the features of the Mercury dime on the front and back of the silver Lincoln cent. NGC graded this coin a Mint State 62, and it later sold at auction for $28,750. This is an awesome design on a well-struck, well-preserved 1941 San Francisco minted half dollar. These can easily be obtained up to Mint State 66, but they're not as common in Mint State 67 like this one here. This 90% silver half dollar was minted in San Francisco, and there is no other silver dollar for this year and mint mark that graded higher. That means money to serious coin collectors. This beautiful, vibrant walking liberty sold at heritage auctions for $35,250. You know, you should really know nowadays how to tell if a quarter is silver or not. If you don't, watch this video next. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.